Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing y'all how to achieve a very nice glowy, healthy finish, I guess you can say. For my girls who have combination skin, I have combination skin, which is why I'm doing this video in the first place. I usually get oily around my forehead, my nose, and my chin area. So I just wanted to share you guys the products that I use to prevent looking like a hot sweaty mess at the end of the day while I'm still trying to achieve that very nice healthy glow. You get me? She feels. So yeah, so if you want to know how to achieve this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing we're going to want to do is use a mattifying primer. So I'm going to use the Porefessional Matte Rescue by Benefit. Foundation, we're going to be taking 2 of these right here. The Pro Glow is basically going to give us that glowy finish that we're kind of looking for. And then the Infallible Pro Matte, we're just going to place this foundation on the areas where you would normally get oily. So first we're going to start off by using the Pro Glow. Shake it up a bit. This one's way more liquidy than the Pro Matte. But I love this stuff. It's my favorite. Dab that. And blend it out. I'm using my beauty sponge from Real Techniques. What I love about this foundation is that it is very lightweight. You can get a very light coverage if you would like, or you can go full coverage because it is buildable. Next, I'm going to take the Pro Matte and I'm just going to place that foundation on the areas that don't have any foundation, which are the areas that I get oily. So my forehead, my nose, and some on my chin. And then to highlight my face, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and I'm in the shade 20, which is Sand Babe. And with the same sponge, we're blending this out. We're gonna take this yellow highlight shade from the Lorac Pro palette. It's very dirty, I know, but whatever. And with this highlight shade, we're going to set our under eyes. I'm just taking a lot of that powder so we can kind of bake with it. So instead of dusting off the excess, I'm placing it under my under eyes so it can bake. To set all the other areas where I contoured, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Face High Definition Matte Powder, and this is in the color Buff. I'll be placing this on all the other areas where we highlighted because all the other areas that I highlighted are my oily areas. Dust this off with the same brush. Bronzer, I'm going to take the Bronze Booster from Physicians Formula. This has easily become one of my faves. And then we're gonna go in with the second bronzer. This one's Sun Kissed from e.l.f. We're just gonna kind of sweep this over our face. We're gonna go over our face with the beauty sponge again. This is looking a bit powdery. We're gonna just spritz it with some of the Wet n Wild Photofocus setting spray. This is my fave from the drugstore. Like, I love these so much. This is probably my 3rd or my 4th bottle because I can't stop using it. I'm not sure if it really is like all day wear, but the overall finish of it, I love it. It makes my skin look so glowy, so healthy. So we're gonna, there you go. We're gonna spritz a little bit, and then with the beauty sponge, we're going to blend everything out. So I'm not much of a blush person. I usually like to keep things very subtle and very simple. So I'm gonna take this color from the blush palette by e.l.f. as usual, and then with a blush brush, I'm just gonna put that on the apples of my cheeks. I always like to do the highlight. That's like the last touch to the makeup look. It's like the, you know what I mean? Like the, when you finish your makeup, like. So now for mascara, I'm going to use the Waterproof Voluminous Carbon Black. So now for the makeup look. I hate myself. Why am I like this? I use several highlights for this. So I always like to use, if I want like a very pop-in glowy highlight, skin dewy finish, whatever it is, I always like to use the Golden Peach highlighter stick by e.l.f. as kind of a base for it. I don't put too much because it does get chalky, so I usually take it with my finger. This is my favorite nose highlight. This is pretty much the only thing I use. So I'll put this on my nose first, and then I'll put it in my inner corner. Just kind of like press on it a bit. Gently dab some of it onto the top of my brow bone. Some on my cheeks, Cupid's bow. I usually don't highlight my chin, but for the video, my chin. So now we're just gonna blend that out, blend that into our skin. Now we're gonna go in with the liquid highlighter, and this is in the color Moonstone. We're going to place that here, here, blend it out. I think Becca makes the best highlighters in my opinion. Now the leftover, we're going to dab that into our inner corner to highlight the chin, our Cupid's bow, and we're going to leave the nose as it is. I feel weird highlighting my chin. I never do this. And with the leftovers, we're going to go in. And then again, going back with the sponge, we're going to blend that into our skin before we go in with the powder. Okay, now for the third highlight, which is our powder highlight, we're gonna go in with this middle shade from the Morphe contour palette, which is this one right here. I love this highlight shade. I think it's perfect for like an everyday look, and is very, very buildable. Do y'all see the sorcery that is happening on my face right now? And I like to use a crease brush because it's smaller and it's more defined. And then we're gonna spritz our face again. This, I'm gonna take the Soft Matte Lip Cream by NYX, and this is in the color Stockholm. And then we're gonna go over it with this lip balm from Pixi. Okay, so I changed my mind. I'm just gonna put the lip balm on. I'm not gonna put the Stockholm under. So moisturizing, I love this. And we're gonna spray our face, but this time we're just gonna let it set. So for foundation, we're gonna, what was that? To prevent myself looking like a hot, sweaty mess, I don't know. I just kind of lost my train of thought. I have no idea where I was going with that. I got this, I got this. My nose area, my nose area, what? If I were y'all, I would subscribe. I usually don't tell people to subscribe. If you want to subscribe, you can subscribe, but you should subscribe. I'm just saying.